What up, y'all? Happy Saturday. So it has been a while since I've been able to make a video to update you and just kind of normal life type stuff. Normal life has been an absence lately. It's been a lot of coming and going. So, as you may or may not know, 3 Saturdays ago we had our club run up in the mountains called the Dragon Run. So I went up there the weekend. Mama stayed home with the kids. She wanted to go enjoy that, but not the case. So I was up in the mountains all weekend long. Went out on a Friday, came back on Sunday. I recorded all the riding in the mountains, so I have probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours of footage that I'm trying to go through right now to make a Dragon Run video. And then the following weekend, flew out on Friday to California and rode all up and down 1 and 101, whatever it is, out in California, up and down the coast. And just had a blast. Borrowed a buddy's bike when I went out there, so I got probably, I don't know, 6 hours of video riding through the mountains, riding through the canyons, riding up and down the coast. Just some awesome stuff. Awesome footage coming. I'm trying, I'm on the Dragon Run video. I'm probably half edited with it right now. I probably got 4 or 5 hours into it, and I'm just at a point where, wow, this video is only half done. Half of the footage that I have is edited, and it's already 15 minutes long. Holy crap, how long am I gonna make this? And I set the music, so my theme of the music that I'm doing, right, is banjos, is bluegrass and mountain music is what I'm setting this video to. So it should, I'm hoping this can be pretty cool. I haven't started doing the California video yet, and also in that time period had a buddy refer me a bike that had a broken belt on it. So the night before we went to California, we pulled this dude's, or no, I guess it was the week before, we pulled this guy's, that was the night before, pulled this guy's primary off and pulled his swing arm off, pulled the rear wheel off, and put a new belt on it, and then put the primary back together. And then noticed some problems wrong with it and didn't want to fully put it back together. And by then also it was like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I had to get up at 5 to go to California. So we did that, didn't record that because I knew that would have really greatly extended the time that it takes us to do this. So went to California, enjoyed California. Like I said, have, I don't know, 6 hours of footage I need to comb through and then go get music on. That's coming. That'll be coming. And then as soon as we got back, buddy had a problem. His alternator went out. So his bike's over in the shop right now. We pulled the primary off of it, and I recorded all this. So this will be a series video that's coming. Recorded, pulling the and this is for a 2008 Ultra Classic. Pulled the primary off. What we were going to do is pull the primary off and rebuild the starters, what this started off as, and replace all the seals on the primary because he's got a leaking inner primary seal, is what we thought the deal was. So we pulled the primary off, analyzed and looked and tried to determine where things were leaking, and we thought there may be a leak coming from also in addition from behind the pulley, the rear drive pulley, from coming out from the transmission behind where the clutch pack would be. But on the case side, once you pull off that pulley, there's a seal there, and that seal seals off fluids from transmission to coming out into the pulley, into the area for the drive gear. So we attempted to get this nut off, and we couldn't get it off by conventional means that we had on hand. So then I went out and bought the, I don't know, $60-some tool off of Amazon to put on here to get the nut off, and we hit it with an impact gun, we hit it with a breaker bar, we threw everything in the kitchen sink, and we heated it, we threw everything at it that we could, and then finally we just cut it off with a cold chisel. And did not damage the threads of the shaft coming out. Yes, we were very careful before you go crazy. I got it all on video. You'll see it coming. And so then we pull off, we get the seal out, and then behind it there's a double row of bearings. And those bearings have a plastic separator in them that keep them all equidistant from each other. The inner bearing on the transmission side was fine, but the one that was closer to like where the pulley side was, the plastic piece was missing and all the bearings just sagged down. The plastic piece disintegrated apparently at some point in time. So we're like, that really needs to be fixed. Well, the only way to fix that is to pull all the transmission out on the other side. I mean, you can leave the engine in the frame, but you got to pull the guts of the transmission out in order to get to that bearing, to pull that bearing out and press a new one in. So you got to pull the cassette or whatever it's called, pull the whole cartridge, pull the whole thing out. And then get in there and pull that bearing. So that is where we're at. I'm thinking we're trying to coordinate putting something together tomorrow to do that on Sunday, to record that, and that's really kind of step 3. So what we did is we pulled the primary off, getting that off, and rebuilding the starter. I can make one video, and then as we rebuilt the starter, put a new gear in it, new clutch gear in it, clutch back, whatever you want to call it, in it, and then I pulled apart where the plunger is and sanded everything down. So that's coming. That'll be like video 1, and then video 2 will probably be getting past the nut and then finding out that the pulley is bad, or that the bearing is bad. That'll be like video 2. And then video 3 will probably be hopefully this weekend. We got all the parts. I think I got them here in the back of the bike. We got all the parts and pieces that video 3 will be putting the transmission back in and changing it out, getting that bearing out, really past the continuation of 2, and then getting that bearing out, getting it replaced. And I'm thinking this winter, I'm feeling something coming from, down in that general area also. I don't know if it's I can't tell if it's coming from where my compensator is or it kind of feels like compensator issue going on, but I'm kind of thinking if there's something else going on around the transmission, or an inner primary bearing or something like that is not sounding right. So I'm thinking very soon I need to get into that side on this bike and find out what's going on. Like, I got to do it sometime between now and the next major trip I'm going to be doing on is probably Daytona. The Sugar High Run is coming up for the club down in South Carolina, but there's something else also going on that weekend. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. I have to check the calendar. So I'm debating whether or not I want to take this bike down there to that, but I don't know if at that time of year I want to ride the Fat Boy. I've done enough cold days on the Fat Boy that if I don't have to do them anymore, I'm not doing them anymore. I will take this. So I don't know, but I kind of feel like I need to address something. I feel like something's coming, something is going on. And this has 65,000 miles on it now. It is, for 2014, I have never really done a whole lot in inside those areas yet. So I think it's time for me to pull them apart, kind of give them a freshen up, give them some love. If that means pulling some bearings out, replacing some bearings, that's what I'm going to do. So probably coming sometime between now and March, I'm going to be completely pulling apart the primary, potentially also the cam area, putting new push rods in it. I'm probably going to do a stage 1 air filter. I haven't done that yet. I might try to do, if I can put a stage 1 air filter, I'm probably also going to pull out the catalytic converters and just put some kind of fuel pack on there where I can, set it and tune it. I'm not going to go through an ECM flash. I'll do some kind of, like Advanced and Hines that you can sync it with your phone. You know what I mean? Something like that. So that's probably coming. Hopefully this winter. I want to do a lot of that this winter. But now that I've got the Fat Boy reliable enough that it's freshened up. There are a couple things that still need to be tweaked and tweened with, and tweaked and tuned. Not tooped and tweened. Ugh, bumpy. Tweened and tooped. You know what I mean. Now that that bike is doing good and more reliable, you know, I can be riding that bike while I'm working on this one. But I don't want to down it until I got everything to down it with. You know, I'm thinking about this Kawasaki Vulcan engine I gotta do also. Replace the oil gear and then put it back together. So I have the funding, we have the funding for that, so it's just a matter of doing it. You know, going to California, going to the Dragon, you know, kid stuff going on, like finding time is tough, man. And editing my videos, you know, I've been recording, but man, I've been all over the place. I haven't been able to come and talk like this. So anyways, I hope you all had a great week. Looking forward to a good weekend with the family this weekend. So I hope you enjoy, and I will see you here shortly. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. And stay tuned for these are coming. I promise I'm going to get them to you. It's just a matter of getting time to make it happen. So I will see you soon. Y'all have a great week.